Something happened in Zoom, or maybe I couldn't figure out. Recently, if you start sharing first, then you can't go live, or at least I couldn't find the way to do it. So maybe I have to spend more time. So first you have to go live, and then you go and start sharing. So I'm going to do it now. Okay, we are live and we are sharing. Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much again for joining, those who are here on Zoom and those who are joining there at YouTube Live. I appreciate some of you have sent some comments on YouTube, but I haven't got around to reply back. So hopefully I will soon. Please bear with me. Live. Now, what we're doing is Shri Isoupanishad. Shri Isoupanishad, we got 18 mantras, and today we're going to start 17. 17th and 18th mantra, they both go hand in hand. So this is final that ends what we are doing. So what we can think of is the essence of Shri Isoupanishad. So let's focus on. This is all due to the glories of Srila Prabhupada ji. Let's start with Mangalacharan and then we shall resume back. Feel free to join me if you like. अज्ञानातिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथवितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवादूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेव श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सह गणा ललिता श्री विशाखावितं च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी कृष्णानंद देवी वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे राम हरे हरे Radhe ki jai, Radhe ki jai. Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Hare Krishna. Welcome again, everyone. Today, obviously, we get started a bit late, so the session will be half an hour instead of usual an hour. Because we are going to start mantra 17, so I was waiting for some devotees to join. There are a few devotees who wanted to join today, but hopefully we will catch up soon. There are three devotees, at least I know, who wanted to join today. Right. So while I was doing all the children, I was thinking it's a kind of meditation which happened at the back of the mind. When we now, because of my travels, I couldn't do the service for the kids classes, which I'm really gutted because one of my Siksha gurus who signed my application for initiation many years back. Prabhuji said that I'm very happy that you are doing the service, because in initiation you need to mention the services you are doing or services you would like to get involved in. And being there due to the association from with the senior Vaishnavas, I have always been, or since I got the chance, I got engaged in different services. But running the sessions like these, they are kind of the main focus. We always continue where we are. Others, if you can't go to the temple, or sometimes I do some sessions from the temple. They're like I did one for Bhakti Life. It was 10 or 12 sessions. And these kind of sessions, they come and go. So 10 sessions, and then you might have break for 3 months, and then again 10 sessions now and then. So these are different kind of services. But these every weekend we do it. But Prabhuji said that what I really love is the kids sessions, that because the kids, the coming up generation, they do need that. But so I'm really gutted I couldn't serve there, and I did try. I did actually start Friday, which will not work out here, but for the Saudis. But again, because of the holidays, the kids they went away, we couldn't do. I'm currently in London, so while I'm going to Middle East, I will try to reconvene that. But one thing I remember, one of the parents said to me once that why do we spend time in Bangladesh, and especially in kids session we do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because kids they love doing it. So one of the kid will sing Hare Krishna Mahamantra maybe 3 times, 4 times, 10 times, and then somebody else said it. Well, I would like to do it. And before we knew the whole session, if there were 10 kids, each one of them wanted to recite Mahamantra, which is great. And one of the fathers later sent a message to me and said that why do we spend time in Mangalacharan and doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then we do Narsimha Aarti as well? Then why do we do Narsimha Aarti in the beginning? Sometimes we do in the end, because two devotees wanted to sing. I said, okay, how about we do one beginning, one in the end? But there's the father of the devotee who said that why not you just focus on the class, which is sharing the concepts, clarifying the concepts. And I thought, okay, yeah, I take your idea on board. But next time when I did it, I asked the kids, I said, how about we condense that? And most of the kids said, no, we love it. We love singing Nasim Aarti, and we love singing Kirtans. So I thought, okay, we will keep the combination of both. But if you think of what we are doing here now, Shri Isoupanishad, Mantra 17, we are going to start today. Mantra 17 and Mantra 18, which is the whole essence of Shri Isoupanishad, which is directly about Ishwar. Hare Krishna. Marcel already has this and he said my voice is breaking.
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
just going to Hare Krishna. I'm just going to switch off my camera. So he, he just, I hope it's better than sometime it happens. And again, I've been pushed to different place on different laptop because my daughter is having class, and kids they get the priority and they join before me. So sometimes it's a tricky situation, but uh, Krishna willing, able to serve, which is the main thing. So, Shri Ishopanishad, the last two mantras we have, 17 and 18, they both are on prayers, which is the essence of everything. If you see, and if you will move forward, and hopefully we remember that the way we have progressed till end is that we should live in Ishavasim principle. If you won't live, it's not good. We will be in disharmony, and that's the reason most of the people in Kali are we all live in disharmony whenever we think we are the proprietor, not Ishwar, not Krishna. And then a spiritual vision. With the spiritual vision, we understand the right and wrong vidya, the understanding of the knowledge. And then we do the upasana. Now, the difference between upasana and prayer, upasana is a kind of worship, right? All the worship we do. So in the morning, we do the pujas, the prayers, And sometimes, most of the time, I'm the one who does it right in the morning. And by the time kids come down, they will say, "Oh, the puja is done." I say, "Yeah, puja is done, but that's the puja which we like, the artis we do for Krishna, for the Lordship. They are done, but your own prayers, your own personal prayers are always there with you. No one else can do. Like I could, if you have Laddu Gopal, I could beat Laddu Gopal. I can do all the prayers we do for the like Mangla Aarti we do, Guru Puja we do. That's kind of done once. And if that time kids are not available, then I would just do it myself. But when the kids will wake up, they don't need to do those artis because those artis are done. Oh, it's good if they could, but definitely their own prayers are there with them whenever they will get ready. I always say that those prayers are your prayers to Krishna, right? I can't do it on your behalf. You will have to do it, like your own karma is there. So that's the difference between upasana and prayers. So upasana, maybe just for the understanding, if you do Mangla Charan, if you do the Mangla Aarti, that Mangla Aarti could be Upasana. But then when we do, of course, there's a part of prayers in it. But when we do the prayers, those prayers are personal prayers we do to the Lord. So if we understand them, the whole essence is the last two verses, which is that we will. And if I see these mantra 15 to 19, prayers of longing, and this word is very important. It's like a desire. And we will see the flow charts which Radhesham Prabhuji put together. The very first thing, and this is going back to what I was saying, what the father said there, that don't do those, that the whole lecture where we try to understand the Shastras, they all are there so we can do the prayers rightly. So when we do the prayers, we have the full faith, the prayers we are doing, that our heart is in there. Like a lot in a lot of places in Upanishad and Puranas, it's been mentioned that even if we take the name of the Lord once in our lifetime, once, never mind doing 16 malas, which we should, if we have committed to our Guru Maharaj while taking initiation, or as many as we could. But the whole idea is, even if we take the name of the Lord once, that's good enough. That's powerful enough not only to eradicate our past sinful karmas, but also take care of the future. It will definitely liberate us. But the only condition is, when we take the name of the Lord, it should be unalloyed. Anya Bhilashita Shunyam. This is a verse we will do in Nectar of Devotion, which means there is no hidden agenda. There is nothing we want in return. And our consciousness is pure. And this is we have consciousness, then we have pure consciousness. We have three more of natures: ignorance, passion, goodness. But then we have, on top of goodness, we have pure goodness. So we say sattvic, but then shuddha sattvic. And so sattvic is when we do good. Shuddha sattvic is when we do good, but we do good because we are supposed to do it, not because we want to get anything in return. If we would do good things, but we would expect something in return, then that's a kind of that is sattvic. The doing the yagya could be sattvic, but most of the yagyas we do the ahuti, and at the end we do what we call, or the shastras call, falstuti. You say Vishnu Sahasranam, you will see falstuti there, and Gita Mahatmya, falstuti is there. Most of them, most of the prayers we do in, I will say, Indian culture rather than Vedic culture, because Vedic prayers are different. What I have seen in the Shastras, they might not have full stuti, because the stuti of the Lord, a pure devotee does it for the love. And then the full stuti could be part of where it will say oh Lord, whoever will take your name will never feel the heat of this material world. But that's not that I'm doing the prayer, so I will not have the heat of the world. So there is a difference between these two. This is the glory that, oh Krishna, I'm so dirty. My consciousness is impure. But whoever takes your name, you're so merciful that just by taking your name, it purifies my consciousness. So that's not the false stuti. Well, again, the false stuti in a sense that you're glorifying the name of the Lord, but you're not inspiring anyone, then take the name of the Lord for this. And that's where the prayer comes in. Anything and everything we do, like one of my Shiksha gurus, I would say, and I used to ask a lot of questions from him. And once he said that whatever we do in Krishna consciousness, the whole idea is that all those devotional services should help us to purify our consciousness, that when we sit down, close our eyes and do chanting, that chanting should improve. That's the whole idea. And what we do chanting is what mantra 17 and 18 would be, which is the desire to be with the Lord. That's it. There is nothing else apart from it. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada ji, only one thing I need. It says desire. And a lot of different sampradayas, they have said it. Upanishads have said it. That, and I think even materially, not only spiritual, not only Vedic, not only Sanatan Dharma, even as material as somebody who has written a book called Secret, which is not far away from our Vedic culture. And a lot of people, they have done it. Of course, Deepak Chopra has done it very nicely, but he always gives the credit, maybe coming from India. But the author of a nice book, I will say, called Secret, Rhonda Byrne, she explained it there. And the whole book, if I would just say in one sentence, is that if you have intense desire for something, then nothing can stop you achieving it. And this is what we are saying here. This is what Srila Prabhupada ji said. If you have desire, the only thing we need is the desire. Somebody said, how can we get guru? And they said that if you have a desire, pure desire to have a bona fide guru, then either the guru will find you or Krishna will provide you the association of devotees who will help you to get associated with the bona fide guru. The only thing we need is a pure desire. But again, not everybody will have desire. When we are here and we are listening to, let's say, marketing, if we are I don't know which movie is out there these days, but Frozen movie came out and a lot of girls, well, let's not generalize, or most of the kids wanted to watch Frozen, and they had the desire. But why they had the desire? Because they were watching all these marketing adverts everywhere. And I think similar thing happens for if an event is going to happen, like musical, somebody from America is coming or somebody from UK going out, a lot of marketing happens. And because people see the marketing, their desire develops. And this is in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3 at the end, that how these desires come. Then the word is contemplation, that we contemplate on it. But how and why we contemplate? Because of our sense objects. Now, this is all, if you think about it, if you have the bird view, which is taking a step back and see the whole Shastra, and then when we go detail, you will see all these things are coming together so nicely, so nicely. And of course, all the glories to Srila Prabhupada ji, who has gone through a lot and a lot of, not only like you could read 18 Puranas if you want, you can listen to them, you can read them. But what Srila Prabhupada ji did, not only he did that, but he went through different acharyas' commentary. He understood the essence and then he presented concisely, precisely in one translation to us, in one of the languages which is widely known to all of us. Hence the glories of Srila Prabhupada ji, the service here, Srila Prabhupada ji did it. And that's the reason that each and every one of us will always be indebted to his efforts, especially at the age when people happily would like to retire. Most of the people, especially once you cross 40, which where we are, most of us, if you think about it, you start your career at 20, you try to wrap up around 60, 40 is in the middle. Even when half of your career is left, you are thinking of retirement. Srila Prabhupada was nearly 70 and he was there in Vrindavan, he was there in the temple, and he decided, I'm going to go. Why? Because he had the desire to fulfill his masters, his spiritual gurus' instructions that spread the name, not be selfish, not be selfish. And I would like to take this opportunity to say that a lot of time people fight, though of course different religions, but within Vedic school there are six school of thoughts, and probably two prominent ones are Dvaita and Advaita. So ISKCON falls in Dvaita, and most of the schools they follow Advaita. But this is a common theme, and I will give the example where Srila Prabhupada ji left everything, what anyone spiritually aspire to be. Retire in Vrindavan and stay in the temple and spend rest of your life there. But that's very selfish if you're just focusing on yourself. Hence, he left everything to go to America in that age. And what he did is the evidence that if somebody will work towards the desire, Krishna will give what's required. On the other side, Advaita, the common principle. Of course, there are many differences, but the common principle, how we can have harmony with these two or many other religions as well. Well, this is a part of the Advaita and Dvaita, of course, Vedic. That when Swami Vivekananda very first time felt, oh, I will say, let's say the Brahmjyoti, if I would say so, the enlightenment, one with God, his master said it. And what happened? What he felt about it. So Ramakrishna Paramahansji was his teacher, his guru. And he said to Vivekananda, what would you like to do now? Because you have achieved it, you have tasted it. And Swami Vivekananda said, I would like to stay in this state of mind, state of like pure consciousness. I would like to stay, and I would like to keep tasting this nectar. But what his, well, both of them were Bengali, so he almost lovingly uh, chastised Swami Vivekananda. He swore at him and he said, I thought you are the one, but you are as selfish as others, that who just want to take care of himself and enjoy this nectar alone. Are you not one of them who will go out and spread the word? And of course, he realized it was his guru wanted. Just like Srila Prabhupada ji, he left his comfort and he said, okay, now I will go and I will spread the word. So if you see Advaita and Dvaita, the main thing, if we have the desire, and this is what we are going to discuss in detail, mantra 17 and 18, we need to have the desire. And to develop the desire, with that, especially the desire at the end, and we still have 10 minutes or 9 minutes. I will ask one thing, but I won't answer it now. I will leave it and maybe we will discuss next week. This usually happens in ISKCON, has happened with me number of times. whenever you do a course, and the very first thing when you introduce yourself, so the for example, I'm doing Bhakti Vedanta. In Bhakti Vedanta, you do Bhagavatam. Then this is Bhakti Vedanta 1. I will do Bhakti Vedanta 2, and the whole Bhagavatam will finish. But very first class, you kind of introduce yourselves to each and everyone, all other your fellow classmates. It's happening virtual, but you will introduce. But the way you introduce, like materially, you will say your name, and maybe you will say your profession. But spiritually, they ask, and it's different places, like in Bhaktivedanta Manor differently, Mayapur Institute differently. Whoever is the coordinator will make it his or her own. Of course, you have to say your name, and sometimes you have to say the kind of services you are engaged in. And then sometimes they would ask you to share the favorite parshadam, just to make it funny. But more relevant, what I've realized is to share your favorite mantra, either from Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam or from anywhere else. One mantra. And this happened with me twice, and I've shared that mantra. And it won't be surprised, I've said that mantra a number of times here in the sessions as well. But I won't reveal it now, which mantra I said it. But somebody asked Radhanath Swamiji Maharaj that a lot of teachings, just like Srila Prabhupada, a lot of teachings, but one mantra which gives the essence. And Radhanath Swamiji Maharaj said that Anya Virashita Shunyam, which I mentioned in the beginning, and this is from Nectar of Devotion, that's it. Unalloyed prayer or devotional service to the Lord. Unalloyed. Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Anya Abhilashita. Abhilashita is, I said, desire. Anya is other. Shunyam is zero. So there is no other desire left. Of course, if no other desire left, there is only one desire left, which is the association of Krishna and the devotees, of course. But Srila Prabhupada was asked, or Srila Prabhupada actually asked his own disciples that which is the most prominent one verse which we should remember from Bhagavad Gita. And I will share that next time. But think about it, which is your favorite? And I'm sure there are many. In different ways. If I add a bit more context to it, then the favorite mantra keeps changing. That would you like from the devotional side? Would you like from Gyan side? Then the verse will change. But one mantra, Srila Prabhupada said, if you remember that, that will do the job. And that mantra is a bit relevant to mantra 17 and 18 of Shri Isoupanishad. But let's take it exercises of homework. So we spend more time offline reading Bhagavad Gita or maybe searching for it. But please, next time, I will request everyone to share one mantra from Bhagavad Gita, which is your favorite, right? Either in the chat or in the voice, whichever way you feel comfortable. But let's come back to mantra 17. In mantra 17, what we're doing, and like Radhesham Prabhuji, he usually does it, connection between previous mantras and the mantras which is coming. Mantra 17 and 18, hand in hand, very similar, and this is the essence of everything. Prayers by the sincere devotees for the Lord's protection. Now, this says sincere devotees. It doesn't say pure devotees. There is a difference between two. Sincere devotees who are committed, they are trying their hardest. They haven't left any stones unturned, right? But that doesn't mean that they are pure now. Like we always say, our Guru Maharaji is pure. Not only I'm saying that for my Maharaji, but all the Guru Maharaji is gone. Or I would say for anyone, we should always consider our Guru Maharaji as pure devotee. They don't have anything else in their life except serving to Krishna. And that's pure devotion. Sincere devotees are who might have some impurities left in them, but they are at least sincere. First of all, they accept, and then after that, they are working towards purification. right? But they are not pure yet. So very subtle difference between sincere and pure. Then, so these prayers are not by pure devotees; they are by sincere devotees, because pure devotees won't ask for anything, right? It says prayers by the sincere devotees for the Lord's protection, right? For is to get something. If you think about it, for is the reason why these sincere devotees are praying, right? It's not material. This is also spiritual, because they are not asking for promotion in the job or the university admission for the kids or the growth in the business or the to save a material family member. No, the desire is spiritual as well. But pure devotees won't even ask for anything. Anything. The only thing maybe they can ask is that, like, keep me in the association of devotees. Why? So I will not fall down, even though they are pure devotees. They always say, well, Krishna, keep me in pure devotee. Like Srila Prabhupada ji said to all his disciples that I am indebted to you. And they were bewildered. They said, Prabhupada ji, we don't understand. We were hippies. From hippies to happies. We can't think of anyone on the planet who is more happy than us. Even if we don't have anything, we are taking the name of the Lord, we are happy. So we are indebted to you, but you are saying you are indebted to us. And then Prabhupada ji said, yes, I am indebted to you because of your sincere efforts. I am able to do a little bit justice to the instructions given by my Guru. My guru said, spread the word. Now, me, one old person, how much I can spread the word? But when you all join me and you all go to different states, cities, and counties of US, then you are helping me to spread the name of Krishna, which was the desire of my Guru Maharaj. So I thank you for that. Right? So this desire is only from pure devotion. It's nothing personal. It's to fulfill the desire of your own Guru Maharaj. So now, taking it from there, connection is that in the further continuation of his prayers, devotee's prayers, the devotee having taken shelter of the personal aspect of the Supreme Lord, which we saw in Mantra 16, that devotee said, I would like to go beyond this Brahmjyoti and I would like to see your face, Mukha. I would like to see your personal face, Krishna, and then desiring to see this form, which is Mantra 16. Now in Mantra 17, praise to the Lord to remember Him. And this is where to remember Him, but remember Him when? Remember Him when? Of course, to remember Him 365 days, 24/7. But precisely what it mentions when we will go deeper, remember the Lord at the time of death. That praying to Krishna for what? A sincere devotee is praying to Krishna, oh Krishna, maybe I will not able to remember you. Please help me. Please help me. So at the time of death, I will able to remember you. This is the desire. This is the prayer going forward. So with that, thank you so much. It's 10:30. And thank you so much. Appreciate all your time today. And as I said, our Prabhuji, Avinash Prabhuji has joined from Damodar Desh from Dubai. Prabhuji, stay here. We are finishing the session, a 1 hour change from UK to Middle East. This is a side effect
Prabhuji,
of
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I have a reminder in my mobile for 1:30 p.m. I have
Hare
to change
Krishna.
that reminder once again.
Hare Krishna. But stay back if you have time. But we will end this class for everyone else who've been with us for an hour or so. But thank you so much. Please take care of yourself and keep yourself engaged in Krishna consciousness activities. And look forward to see you next time with your favorite shloka from Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. With that, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Maharaj ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna, everyone.
Prabhuji.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Prabhuji.
you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.